completely forgot while I was editing that there might be something happening at the end of the video like this.
Ow.
And you'll only find out if you stay to the end of the video and watch everything all the way through and then see what happened. Good evening and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my second and hopefully third video of the channel. My name's Abby, my YouTube channel is called AbiBeaker. I'm an American Civil War reenactor. If you haven't seen my first video, which is an introduction into what I'm going to be doing, I will link it up here. I'm not sure how to do that yet, I've seen other people do it, but I'll link it either in the description below or in, I think you can link in the top of the video, so that will be done. We've just done an event called Moira Canal Festival, which was a multi-period event up in Leicestershire. It was absolutely brilliant. 22-degree heat as soon as we got there on the Friday at about 3 o'clock, and then that heat continued over the weekend. Perhaps not as hot, but it was definitely warm, to say the least. I didn't want to talk much before the videos, but in my first video I talk about doing two separate ones. One is behind the scenes of setting up, getting ready, those kind of things, and then the second video was going to be what public would see, what you would see if you came to an event for one of our events that we do, what you would see. So two videos hopefully are going to be published this week. Very looking forward to editing them. I've just started editing them today, so they'll be going live with this little short clip as well at the start. Anything I've linked before, including the society I'm in, is in the description below, and the website of the regiment I am in as well. I just wanted to say a couple of things I did miss. I forgot to video setting up on the Friday when we got there, although I caught just as we got there and just after, so that's missed. I didn't manage to also video the hide and seek game or the tag game we played on the Sunday evening, and then we had a really good match of horseshoes as well on the Sunday evening, which took us right through to 9-10 o'clock when there was no light at all. I will probably talk over some more video footage that I've put. Some of it was really good footage, I think, and then some of it was quite naff, so I'll probably just talk over that or cut it out completely. We'll see how it goes. One thing I did want to say that I couldn't catch, which is unfortunate, although I caught something, but it was awful footage. We did a massive sing-along collaboration, bash, whatever you want to call it, on the Saturday evening. Both the Union and the Confederate camps sat together at the end of our tent lines. And we also invited other societies who were there as well as part of the event to come and join our campfire. So it was a good group of people, say 40 people sat around this campfire, stood talking. And then we had a wonderful group of musicians, 7 or 8 musicians, maybe a couple more, involved violinists, guitar, banjo, harmonica. I think someone was playing wooden spoons, tambourine, those kind of things as well, and I'm hoping the footage has come out all right, but just in case it hasn't, that was an absolutely brilliant night and just shows that different societies can come together and have just as much enjoyment at a weekend, and it's not just individualised between the camps. That's all I'm going to say. If you do like this video, please hit the like button and the subscribe button, and there's a little notification bell next to the subscribe button where you can click on that and then you get notified when I post a video. We do have one more event coming up, which is in May, called Marbury, which is the 15th or 14th, 15th weekend, which is in Cheshire. So that'll be another couple of videos I'll hopefully be able to get hold of and then post subsequently afterwards. Thank you very much for watching and have a lovely evening. Good evening, anyone that is watching. It is Thursday the 14th. And I am really late packing my bag for going away tomorrow to the first event of the season. Not sure if this is going to be interesting content or not. It is just me packing a bag, but I'm just going to show some of the bits that I actually put in my bag for the weekend. I won't do this for every video that I do. It's just going to be for the first one so people can see what I do and don't take with me. I haven't been in this bag since last September maybe. It's just been in the attic cupboard, out of the way, so there's nothing dirty in there. That all came out last year. It's just all the leftover stuff that I have. I have already started to pack, i.e. underwear, wash kit, toothpaste, toothbrush, flannel, etc. And then I haven't been in the side pockets yet because I thought it'd be fun to find out what's in them. Starting with packing, the first thing that goes in is my boots. Only size 4 because I have little feet, but my boots to go underneath at the bottom of the bag. The bag, when it's done up, will look really dirty and old, and that's because it's probably over 10 years old, and I've just never changed bags, but it's a perfect size. Got 2 pinnies here that I also carry around with me to go over the top of my dresses for cooking, so both pinnies go in. I've got 2 little handbags. I've got a skirt to match this one, a dress to match this one, so they are matching. All I keep is a little handheld mirror, hair nets for my hair, any spare hair bubbles, and in this one I also have my leather gloves. And in the other one, I think for now, yeah, just my torch for in the evenings. Otherwise, I just change the bags around depending on what I'm wearing, but they both go in as well. Next, I take my fan. Open it the right way would be helpful. Little wooden handled fan with a bit of lace on. It's perfect for in the hot weather. I don't think it's meant to be hot this weekend, but it's always in my bag and it's always handy if necessary. Hairbrush and face wipes, again part of my wash kit, but I just tend to stick those in loosely. Something that isn't necessarily something I need to take to last for the weekend, but I've got a set of wooden pickup sticks, which is perfect for playing in the daytime. Passes time a little bit, and you can also play it with other people around the camp, so definitely a good one to have there. And that is the same with in here. I've got a box of wooden die, so I also should have a deck of cards somewhere, so cards and die just in case. Again, can keep you busy, keep your mind occupied, and it's always good to be doing something when there's people walking around. Bit of spare material, no real reason I have this, just in case I need to do a fake bandage or some sort of bandage type thing. That is nearly packed. Pajamas. Let's move on to the pajamas. I have these because I love penguins. So I have penguin pajamas. They are not authentic from the period, and I do not wear authentic pajamas in my tent. I don't like them. So I do go for a bit more luxury. I've got fluffy penguin pajama set. There was a time where I believed in a sleeping bag that wearing less is more to keep you warm. I still believe that, but this year I am wearing pyjamas. I wore pyjamas last year. It does make a difference. I don't like admitting that because there's someone who's going to see this video and they're going to say I told you so, because for the last 5, 6, maybe more years we've been having the debate over whether you wear less in your sleeping bag that keeps you warmer or wear more in your sleeping bag that keeps you warmer. I'm still a firm believer of feeling the benefit, so less is more, but I'm going to trial for a 2nd year running wearing pyjamas in my sleeping bag as well. Don't think they're going to fit, so I think they're just going to have to go on top, or I might. Yeah, they're in. Perfect. Just to roughly show any extras I take, this is just part of my shirt for my dresses, and I've got a spare couple of shirts just in case I need those. Side pockets. Sun cream, Fact 30, just in case. A pair of gloves to wear at night if it does get really cold. We don't tend, or I don't tend to camp in the winter, but it does sometimes get cold on an evening, especially if there's a frost. I had this beautiful, this goes on like this and then round. I had this knitted for me just before lockdown, I believe, for COVID. A lovely lady who lives in Pennsylvania in America, she actually knitted this for me when she visited, so I could wear it when I was cold at night. Other essentials, deodorant, part of the wash kit. I've got a set of pegs just in case I lose my big pegs, which are downstairs ready in the car. And I've got some paracetamol in the bottom, and a spoon and some bags. Nothing majorly important there. I also take along with me power banks, phone, camera charger, especially if I'm taking the camera to an event for the first time properly. Camera chargers are essential for that. Last pocket that I haven't actually been in. Yes, deck of cards. These aren't authentic cards, so they won't come out during the daytime. We do have people that bring authentic, I say authentic cards, cards that look authentic, should I say. Mine are not, they are plastic based. So they will just come out in the evenings if we have a game of cards, or in the mornings beforehand. Just some more spare items in here. So I've got a hat pin to keep my hat on. I've got some hair bubbles as well. I've got some brooches. I will try and get a shot of them and put them in somewhere now. All together, just to wear either with my pinnies or to wear on my dresses if I have a shawl. I'm not sure how good the camera zoom is going to be for that, but otherwise I will take a picture and pop that in as well. I've got 5 nice little brooches there, just in case I wear them. Oh, a £10 note apparently. Oh, that's from last year. That's from last year. Wonderful. I've just found a tenner, so I'm a lot more richer than I was. And then I've just got a penknife in case I need to chisel any wood. And it's got 8 different multi-tools on it. Screwdriver, saw, flathead, corkscrew, those kind of things. I'm still baffled there's a tenner, but that's fine. A couple of other things that I do pack. I'm not going to turn the mirror around so you can't see it, but there's a mirror on this. It's got 4 little pegs on the top and it hangs perfectly on the top of the tent. I will get a shot of that when it is up tomorrow. I also take 1 fleece and 1 waterproof. They are coincidentally all purple, and so is my bag. I do love purple. It's just in case it rains when you're packing down or putting up. It's so much easier. And then the fleeces primarily for on the way home if it's cold, or on the way there if it's cold. That's pretty much all I take in my bag. The fleece goes on the top, the bag will zip up eventually, and everything will go in there. Something I did forget to say is I forgot to pack this in my bag, and I always take a roll of this with me. You cannot go wrong with a roll of Cushelle. I like Cushelle. Most of the time it's portaloos or porta cabins at an event we do, which I'm perfectly fine with. It doesn't bother me whatsoever. However, sometimes there is a shortage of bog roll, so I do like to take some comfy bum with me, pop it in my bag, and then use some of it in my handbags when I'm walking around, so at least then it's hidden and out of the way. So here is my first outfit, dress as you would say. My shirt, my skirt. I normally sometimes have a belt as well, sometimes I don't wear a belt. And then other times I also have a light blue shawl that I put over the top with one of my brooches. Dress number 2, I have some extra sleeve parts that go underneath just to extend the wrist, as it is a little bit shorter on my wrists, that match the frill on the collar. Finally, for my third outfit, my third dress, is this dress here. One of my favourites. I've got hoops on underneath, as you can see here. So they're just hooked underneath and they tie all the way up on the waist. Underneath, I love this dress, I love the colour, and I love the material. One of my favourite colours, blue, purple. I think it goes really nicely. I've just found a missing button, so I've got the spares somewhere. I'll be sewing that on this evening because I think I will definitely wear this weekend. So you should see this in the video, we'll see. Haven't quite decided what I want to wear yet. That's all 3 of my outfit. It's Friday, just wanted to give a bit of the food selection that I'm taking. It's me and my brother, so camping for 2. I'm going to hopefully make some enchiladas this weekend, although I won't be able to put them in the oven afterwards, but I'll just do a fajita style enchilada. So I've got milk for tea, butter, bacon, sausages, which I still need to get because I can't seem to get any anywhere. Eggs for some scrambled egg perhaps, and then snack wise we've got biscuits, Mr. Kipling's, we've got some baked beans, ketchup, crisps, and then the most important thing, grapes as well. be a bit more healthy. And then we've got some mushrooms and peppers to put in the food as well. Primarily, we live off baked beans and square sausages for the weekend. I haven't been able to get any square sausages yet this morning. I've been to 3 different supermarkets. So we'll see if I can get some before we go. Otherwise, it'll just be rolls with sandwiches, ham and chicken for the daytime. Cool, we've just got to Moira, just got off the motorway, left about 1:15, 1:45. Now it's about 3:15ish, I don't know, something like that. Sam's holding the camera, he's not happy about it, but he's my little brother, so he's doing it. He's going to give you a quick plan of what we've got here, 22-degree heat. When we're all set up, I'll do a proper view of the tent line and what everybody else is doing. Cool. We are here. Not going to keep turning the camera around because that's why I've put it on this way. All set up, completely forgot to video actually putting the tent up and putting things up, but I'm sure nobody's going to miss that at all. Mirror sits here as I showed earlier, or said earlier rather. Got my dresses hung up on hangers here. I'll just do a quick show of the tent and then the tent line. My tent isn't organised yet, but literally sleeping bag, hoops underneath, pillow which I need to still put food down here, sleeping bag, and then dresses and tent, plenty of room, and then just the tent line which is all set up there, and then the rest of the Union camp, and then Confederate camp. You can see a couple of them already dressed up over there, all the way over there, so they're all set up as well. Maybe we'll have chip shop for tea, or I'll be doing sausages and beans. Just to give an overview of our camp on a Friday night, it's been 22 degrees all day, so absolutely gorgeous here. So this is the Union camp. We're eating chip shop for tea. A few of us have got kitted up for the night, ready. Fire is on. Very nice indeed. It's more of a chill evening. A couple of people have got some tinnies open. That's nothing else really to report. And then this side is the Confederate camp. Over this side. Again, they're doing pretty similar to us. Eating, chilling. And then we'll get on to the proper reenactment tomorrow. Good morning, it's just gone 7 o'clock. Not loads of voices, but you can't really see, but the sun's shining, so I'm going to get up, get dressed, and then do a bit of a video of the camp for the morning before everybody's awake. Not quite set up yet. Got everything almost ready. I believe public and the gates are open to public at 10 o'clock. There are other camps here, so I'm just going to pan around a bit. Still got a couple of people coming in, setting up, which is great to see. More people, the merrier. Walking round. Confederate camp is still over this side of our colour line. And then over this side, then got the fire. Still got some people having some breakfast. Plastic stuff is nearly away now. Pretty much getting there authentically.
Yeah. They're younger than she is. And a dress. I'll go get a coffee on it. Coffee. Coffee.
Day 1, 16th. Day's over almost. It's tea time for us. public were finished about 4 o'clock. There are still people walking around, but after 4 o'clock we were allowed to have our plastics out, get ready everything for tea. There was a blanket sale where people come and they sell a variety of things, different societies, as it's a multi-period event, and you can buy bits and bobs for whatever you need. I didn't buy anything, didn't see anything that took up my fancy, although I have been given a lovely dress that I am going to hopefully wear later on this season, which is really good. This evening I'm going to do enchiladas, peppers, mushrooms, none of it's period at all, but I did take some footage this morning of rations being divvied out amongst the privates and the corporals and the sergeants, so that footage will also be really good on the video, so you can see the kind of rations that they were given, and there was some roasted coffee beans and things like that earlier. I've got some good videos of. Nothing really much to report for today. It's hot. I've probably got a bright red nose, didn't put any sun cream on despite having it in my bag. Got up quite early, just before 7 or just around 7 o'clock I think. Bed later, maybe sing some songs around the campfire after we've eaten tea.
Ow! Oh! You're right. Can you grab my hand? Mother crikey. Thank you. Oh, damn it. I knew I was going to go as well. Oh well, that was fun. Are you still videoing? Oh, that's delightful, mine. I just want the sludge out my shoe. Filming it for the YouTube. This is how you clean a sock. And a boot when you fall into the street.